Well, good evening. And it is evening. We are back at the flying field. Uh, One of our last times out here at Fort Irwin. So we're going to try to make the best of it. I hope you can see this. I'm not even entirely sure that you can. It's a little dark, but well, it's dusk. So anyways, okay, we're just going to put the Sport Cub up for a nice evening's worth of flight in here. I'm going to go with half flat for this takeoff. And I'm going to do something a little different. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get her up in the air. And as you can see, that's half flat. And that thing just climbs right out. Okay. And we're going to walk on over here and we're going to work the pond. Which I don't know if I've ever done in a video yet. So here we go. Always something different. Well, not always something different, but all right. So yeah, it's extremely calm, as you can see. It's glassy. But we're gonna go ahead and just work this little pond right here that we have. This is there's several. Doesn't it just look nice? You're probably thinking, dude, shut up and let me just watch the ambience. You know, there are several of these reclamation ponds here. This is water that's already been treated, and then they let it come out. Well, they let it come out here. They pipe it out here, and from the treatment facility, and ducks come in here, and all sorts of waterfowl, and it's awesome. All sorts of algae, and the waterfowl really like it out here. There aren't any here in this pond right now, though. I think they're down in some other ponds that are a little bit further on down. Okay, I see them. Yeah, you can't see them in the video, but they're down there. So anyway, so there we have it. We're just sort of floating the Sport Cub around. We're gonna do some basic aerobatics as usual, just because it's nice to let some steam off. So we're gonna go ahead and bank her around. Let's go ahead and let's line her up. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fly. We're free flying. I like to do inverted half Cubans. I'm going to hold it off over the top there. We're going to bring her back down. And yeah, that's nice. That's nice. This is such a sweet flying plane. And I'm flying this one on the 10.7 slow fly prop. Is manufactured by APC. Got the stock 480 960 motor in there. Running a Turnigy 30 amp plus speedy, and plane really responds to it. Got a 3-cell 1300 in there because I like to fly my planes a little bit light. And I think it's a 25C battery, so it's, you know, it's got a respectable discharge. So yeah. So we're just going to do some flying, some evening flying here, and just did a reverse half Cuban, so let's go ahead and set her up for a loop. Let's see how big we can get this thing. All right, here we go. Build the speed up, pull her on up, pull her on up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're going to hold her over the top. We're going to bring her back on down. It's a lot of fun. A little non-scale. I don't know of many Cubs that can perform like that, but hey, you know, it's to each his own, and I prefer to do some scale flying. I really do, but now and then I like to cut loose a little bit and, you know, kind of wring her out, really show you what she's capable of, you know. And her low slow flight manners are just impeccable. As you can see, I'm flying her really on the controls. I'm not using flaps, using that wing. You know, she's got a very good wing. I mean, I know the wing cube loading says she shouldn't be as floaty. I remember we discussed this a little bit earlier in the Sport Cub thread on RC groups, but boy, I'll tell you what, if this thing doesn't fly light on the wing, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her up and do a nice little aileron roll, silhouetted against the sky there. That's nice. That's just nice. But yeah, she flies really light on the wing. We can give her some flap here. I'll give her a little bit of flap. Give her 1/2 click. So you can see the flaps, and she slows right down. She slows right down. I'm inducing a little bit of down elevator with my my right thumb, so we're keeping her nice and steady. But we're gonna bring the flap up. We're gonna bring the throttle up, and we're just gonna keep flying her. I usually only use the flaps for my landings. Where are we at? A little bit over 2 minutes remaining. Okay. I'm flying 7 minutes on these 13s. They're coming down about 40 some odd percent, 44%, 40%, depending upon how hard I really, hammer. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do another reverse F cubits. We're going to build up our speed. We're going to pull up on the 45. We're going to invert. We're going to hold her over the top. Let her come on down. I'm going to give full flap right now. Well, look, see how she pulled up? You see that? Wow. I hit full flap on that dive, and she just pulled her nose right up. That was pretty cool, actually. I'm just experimenting, let's do some crazy stuff. Well, not really crazy stuff. I'm just experimenting. All right, here we go. Let's try a roll here. There you go. She looks nice. There you go. Nice. And since we have no wind, we're going to finish her up with we're going to loop. Yeah, this 10-7 prop is just really amazing. It really is. It really is. And I'm kind of goofing off. I'm not really concerned about how polished my maneuvers are for this video. Normally I am. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can do a pattern here. We're gonna fly around the pond here inverted, just like they did at Seth, just like Matt Andren and Seth Arnold did at Seth. They're flying. Actually, Matt Andren flew around the pond at Seth and then in a dadgum knife edge. I couldn't believe it. Anyways, you can see she handles very well. So we're gonna go ahead and flip her back over. We're gonna get set up for a landing here. All right. Hey, yeah. Again, this is just a short little video to show you what she can do here. In fact, watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and I gave her some flaps right now, and I killed the throttle. And as you can see, she is out there gliding. She's out there gliding. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to bring her on in here. Going to bring the throttle back on just a skosh. And there we are. There we are. All right. Now remember kiddies, when you're landing, you want to do the same thing with your rudder. When you probably saw on the takeoff, but when I gave throttle, I countered with a little bit of right rudder, okay? And when you land, when you decelerate, you're gonna do the reverse of that. You're gonna go ahead and do a little left rudder, and as she starts to really settle, you're gonna kind of go a little bit back and forth. You probably saw that, but anyways. All right, well, there you go. There you be. Here's the Sport Cub in all of her splendor on the timer cleared. Well, thank you, young lady. I'm telling you, that this DX6 is worth that voice all by itself. Anyways, all right. Hey, glad that you could come on out here to the field with me. I really enjoy doing this, vicariously. Coming on out to the field. This is a great way of doing it. Hey, y'all can come on out. We can fly together. But thanks for making the time to watch this video. Thanks for spending some time with me here at the field. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I hope you enjoyed the narrative. Plenty more to come, I assure you. Happy landings, and thanks for watching. Sport Cub, S2, DX6, fun times. All right, cheers, everybody.